Welcome into Farming Simulator 25 with me, the Midlife Simstar. Thank you for joining me at Riverbend Springs for episode number 7. Here we are, still in November. Actually, I'll stop next to our field. You will see there, I put a contract out online. Very nice young lady turned up. More than happy to go and deal with it. So she's got a farm in the local area. I would have liked to have had a bit more of a chat with her. Hopefully we'll have a chat later. But we have got so much to get on with if we want to get this field done by the end of November and get a seed into it. As well as carrying on kind of clearing everything out. So, yeah, lots to get on with, really. Previous episode was a busy one as well for us. So we got the new sawmill installed. Tried to get the greenhouse installed and failed. Which is disappointing, but I'm still hoping that we can work something out with the new land that we purchased. So that's probably the most exciting thing that we've done since we arrived. Again, not ideal buying land that doesn't have a crop in it because you can't make any money off the land straight away. But we're making plenty of money from the wood chips. So and now that we've got the sawmill as well, we can also continue to feed the sawmill, which is great. Heading into town, off camera, I've done a little bit of work already. As you can see, top right corner, 48,000 in the bank at the moment. It was a big chunk more than that, but I've made a purchase and we're going to go, and I should have taken a little right there to make a shortcut, never mind. Yeah, I've made a little purchase now, I'll explain more when we get there. So, I'll leave it as a surprise. In this episode, like I say, massive focus now and push to try finish that field, get it ready for a grass seed to go in. Longer term plan, one of those I am going to put trees back into. Now, what is down there? Sorry, hang on a moment. I can do this because there's no other traffic on the road at the moment. What's down there? I tell you what we are going to do in December is we're going to go exploring for sure. I really want to. We haven't looked around. Yeah, there's definitely something down there, isn't there? Right, okay, we got to go and have a look around. Yeah, we definitely want to go and have a little explore of the local town and sort of work out what's going on and where. Like, we haven't really had a look around here either, have we? So, yeah, it's just so much to do always, isn't there? No time to do it. So, right, I've got this random chunk of wood here. Right, quickly across the road. We're going to go around the back of the lumber by here, and we're going to just dump this for the guys. Whether they give us $5 or not, I don't know, but they are absolutely welcome to it. We don't need it, so they can have it. Where is the trigger point? There it is. Look at that, £35. Cheers, guys. But you know, we're not littering. That's the main thing, isn't it? So, why do I feel? What was going on there? Why were we tipping over then? That was weird. Right. Okay. Let's get over to the to Axel's shop. I mean, we've got such a strange relationship, me and Axel. I don't know. But basically, right. He had a piece of equipment stroke vehicle for sale. Very cheap. Very, very cheap, right? I've bought it because we need to do some work with something similar. Now, we could have bought a stump grinder that goes onto the back of one of the tractors. But that's like, it was like 27 grand, and then the lease costs were quite high. And I just thought, well, we're constantly going to use it. Now, my thinking here is we can use this for contracts over the winter with the rock destruction in the local area, because I've seen a few of those contracts online. So that's an option for us. But I'm very tempted to repair, paint, and sell this back on sort of local community ourselves and see if we can sell it to any farmers for a bit of a better price than we bought it for. I don't know. I get I get an impression that sometimes people aren't buying from Axel because maybe he takes advantage. I mean, he's done it a couple of times to us before, but he's basically the only place in town that sells vehicles and stuff and machinery, and I wonder if we've got an opportunity to create a bit of a second-hand market ourselves and give him a bit of competition and even undercut him. So we're buying off him and then reselling ourselves. That's kind of my plan. Anyway, that's what we've done. So the issue is, it's obviously, it's cost us about, I think it was about 16,000. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? So you can see that this month, I mean, we've already got 134,000 from the harvest that we've sold, which is all wood chip. But vehicle running costs obviously quite high. Vehicle leasing costs, new vehicles, there, 18,549. Now that isn't just the skid steer, that's also the stump grinder's brand new, so not quite as it seems. But yeah, I just think there's an opportunity here, so we'll see. But we do need to use it, so we're going to put a little bit of wear and tear on it, which isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Right, how wide do we think these are going to need to be? I think they're probably going to need to be quite wide for this thing. Lever running will be okay. Now hopefully by the time we get back up the hill and get this thing back home, we'll be in a position then that we'll be bringing the tractor back down here, and then we'll need the fertilizer spreader again. Now that I'm tempted to buy if we've got enough money. Oh, that wasn't a bad guess, was it? Look at that. Nice. Out we hop. Back into the truck. We shall... what are we doing here? Tie that up. Straps on in the truck to keep that good. Should we chuck the... No, let's just get on with it. Right. So, happy days. Yeah, so long-term plan, that's what I started talking about. Sorry, I just get... yeah. I'm not sure if that was him or not. There's obviously several delivery drivers in this area, so I can't just hold a grudge against every delivery truck that I see that for the company that he works for. You think about a certain global company, how many of their trucks do you see on a daily basis around even just, the quite quiet small towns? This is, although not a huge population, it's quite a busy place, and a lot of companies and farms and stuff, so they're going to be having deliveries. There's going to be multiple delivery drivers pootling about, as we would say over here in the UK. So yeah, I mustn't hold a grudge against every one of them that I see. There's so many things I want to go and have a little look at and stick my nose into, but A, we haven't got time, and B, after previously getting arrested for sticking my nose into things where, I'm still not convinced I did anything wrong in terms of that side. But I guess I did they? Because they didn't fine me or charge me with anything. So, yeah, the fine all related to the road rage stuff. So, hey, there we are. Sleeping dogs lie, isn't it? Yeah, so for the third time, and I promise I'm going to stay on topic this time, the field we've just bought and our original grass field, one of them 100% is going to have trees in it. I'm going to get a planter and we are going to plant trees. We're taking down a lot of trees. I don't like that. We have to, because A, we need to develop our own land, and B, we need some money. But I quite, I wouldn't take trees down unless I kind of had to. So... it's a difficult one, really. But yeah, so I want to put some back, and then, yeah, okay, we're going to keep harvesting them, but what I want to do is make it so that it's a regular thing, and we kind of plant them sort of every year. We'll look to plant new sets of trees, And it's not gonna replace what we've got as such, but it's certainly gonna help, isn't it? It's better than not doing anything. So let's get this thing out of here. I tell you what, let's have a look on the GPS at how. Oh wow! She used to work so fast. Hopefully there's no car coming behind me. Let's just run down and have a quick look at our ploughed field. See how she's looking. I've maybe underestimated how far this was. So yeah, so one of them will have trees in them. Now, they're both going to have grass for now. Short-term plan, silage pit. Turn that silage into profit of some sort. It won't be much. Ah, I've just missed it. Look, it's just finished up and gone already. She left the tractor. Hang on, I'm getting a text message. All done. Thanks very much. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I hope we get to meet her again. She was very efficient, wasn't she? Wow. So, it's got a single state of fertilizer. We'll pick that. We've learned our last time, didn't we? So when we plant now the grass, there'll be fertilizer in the seeder. That will then fertilize this ground. No longer needs ploughing. It does need lime. So that's the next job for this field. The stumps can probably wait. Question is... Yeah, okay. Right, we've got a full trailer full as well to go, but at the moment we may as well leave that as it is, because the price for the wood chips is going to go up again. Where is it? In December and then peak in January. So the less we sell now, the better. We can get through now the rest of this month with what we've got. So what I'll do is, this is leased as well. I know I'm driving straight across my lovely field, but we'll sort that out when we come to seeding it. So just trying to think now, if do we buy the seeder? I'll have a little look, because it's not a cheap piece of kit, but we know that we're going to be fertilizing, sorry, not the seeder, the fertilizer spreader. We always know we're going to be fertilizing, like having to spread fertilizer. We always know that we're going to have to do lime. The problem is that we've got grass fields, so once they're in, they're in. All we've got to do is roll them. I don't think we buy it. I think we just lease it. Yeah, okay. Right, you've just done this drive with me, so there's not much point keeping you with me. I'll see you at the shop, guys. Right, okay. So, I know leasing is just burning money, I know that, but right now, we're not in a position to do anything. Let's not forget as well, we've still got a £100,000 loan. Rule of the series, can't have more than a £100,000 loan, so we need to pay that off. So we can't really be affording to buy equipment. We're just going to have to lump it. Now, I don't know how legal this is, and considering my recent run-in, but to maybe try and save on time, as the light is fading, I wonder if we can get away with taking both of these at the same time. Not sure. Not sure we should. Yeah, visibility's not great, is it? Right, well, hopefully we don't run into Johnny Law again. Maybe all of this stems back to episode 1, where I ran those first couple of junctions as soon as I arrived at town and was shouting, oops, that there wasn't, hopefully Axel didn't see that, that there was no Johnny Law around here, because, yeah, very clearly there are Johnny Law. I don't know where the police station is, though. Okay. Right. Say nothing. Let's just get out of here quick. Hopefully no one will mind too much. We've obviously got plenty of fertilizer, seed, and lime still at the house, so no issues there. Same spreader that we had before, same seed that we had before, which is frustrating, but it is what it is, because we've got to pay a full new lease on it. So that is actually like setting fire to money, but I'd say it is, it is what it is, isn't it? What can we do? We need this equipment. we've just got to get on with it, and we'll make this money back hand over fist at some point. I'm pretty confident, maybe semi-confident we'll make some money back. I think once we've got our sawmill kind of producing properly, if we can still get that greenhouse in, I'd really like that. That would really help us. Yeah, lots of ways to make money. So, and then we've got a full tank of the wood chips still to sell. We will be mowing the grass. Yes, okay, we'll need a mower, but we can then hopefully get a pit installed somewhere on the land and start to create some silage, which we can then sell back. So, there's revenue income for us, and then we've just then got and maybe, just maybe, there's a chance to make some money through some second-hand equipment, but we'll have to see about that. Give Axel a bit of his own back to him. So, right, gonna break character on the final part of this journey, just to have a quick chat. Hopefully, for all of you guys who have commented, have been in touch for the last episode, I worked an unbelievable amount of time to try and make the audio as good as I could. Most of you, I think pretty much every one of you, has said it was acceptable or not too bad or perfectly fine. So for those of you that have liked and have commented and been in touch, thank you. I can't believe the sort of community that this channel has kind of got already. Dare I say it, everyone so far is so positive and so friendly and so willing to kind of have a talk and open up and be honest and give feedback. It's honest. Honestly, guys, thank you. It's exactly what the whole thing was set up to be for me from the very get-go, and I'm so grateful. So thank you. We've got to get this the right way around, haven't we? There's so many of you. In fact, let me turn this tractor off. There's so many of you now commenting that I've been speaking with over the last few days that it's genuinely it's like too much for me to mention everyone. So I'm gonna try, when it's particularly pertinent and I need to make a reference to something or thank someone, I will. On this occasion, now, again, excuse if I got it wrong. Robbo Fussin 23, dude, thank you for switching my head on, kind of bringing me back into the game as to what's important. Stats, algorithms, figures, not important. I went down the rabbit hole with it because I got too excited, and I actually don't really care. What I care about is people being nice to each other and talking on here and commenting. So, dude, thank you. You put my brain back into a gear that needed to be in and reset the switch. So wicked, and hopefully this episode is more in kin to what we should be doing. So thank you very much, mate. Everyone else, if you are here and you haven't already, please subscribe. Consider giving this a like. If you're here, then I'd like to think that you like it enough that it is worthy of a like. But it is fascinating looking at all the stat stuff. I love it. I'm quite a geeky stat person. I do like looking at, where people are listening, sort of demographics, click-through rates, all the sort of geeky numbers that come with doing all this stuff. And now that we've got a bunch of you, and when I say bunch, holy moly, we are looking at, I think we're over 630 now. There we are. I'm literally, so I've got a new setup at the moment. I'll explain my setup now, actually. Yeah, 635 is the live count as of Friday the 10th of January at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So thank you. If you're new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, legends. Everyone on this channel so far, legend. I honestly can't thank you enough for your attitude and how friendly you've been, and that you are pushing this and bringing it to something that it was meant to be and what I'd hoped it would be when I very, very first started back in May doing my random SnowRunner videos. All of you legends, love you. Right, less gassing from me about stuff now. Let's get back into character, because also I do wonder, before I go back into character, your thoughts on The episode where we were arrested was very role player heavy. The previous episode was much more about farming and getting on with it, a bit closer to the Let's Play. Both have got elements of each in. So I wonder, just out of interest, let me know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the more heavy roleplay side of it? Do you prefer like the survival roleplay stuff? Do you prefer the more Let's Play side of it? Or do you just prefer sort of balance like it is now and I just kind of dip in and out of both parts? Intrigued to know what your thoughts are, guys and girls. So yeah, just trying to think if there's anything else I wanna say. But yeah, honestly, thank you. I know I say it all the time, but thank you. Amazing bunch of people. Right, come on, let's get on with it. Why did I take that over there when I really quite clearly wasn't concentrating, was I? Too busy gushing about stuff. Right. Seeds. In you go. Almighty strength. Ah, I thought you'd tip in there then. Oh, that's a shame. Bit of lack of experience on my part. We'll just go the old school route then, won't we? So if we fill... Let's have a look here. Why is this refill? Come on. How much lime went in there? Not much. Here's me giving it big licks so we got loads of lime up the farm. And you watch now, we won't have enough lime to do the fields. Because, I mean, oh yeah, the lime debacle. Sort of like in the carrot era. Oh yeah, okay. Well, because it goes, doesn't it? It goes really quick, lime. I forgot. I knew we had a lot of fertilizer. Oh, mids. Right, the seeds are falling through the machine. Interesting. Right. Bit of fert. Come on, over you go. Excellent. Oh, it's getting dark. Look at it. We're losing the light. Do we need more seed or is that got enough now? Yeah, fine. So let's set it to grass. Let's get it up there and then we need to lime a bit sharpish. And then, tell you what I should have done was brought the weight with me. I haven't. We'll try and get away with it. I'm sure we'll be alright. We'll get this limed, and then we'll get seeded. And then depending on what's left of the day, if there's any light, we might have a crack at some of the stumps. But really, we want to be trying to do that where we can actually see what we're doing. And far from ideal doing that work in the dark, is it? So, right, let's hook this up. Come off there, my friend. Thank you. A few people have asked why I do like wood chips rather than focus on lumber. Obviously now we've got the sawmill, so we will kind of be venturing into the lumber element of it. But the main reason being is that it's hard to set lumber up to start with because of the cost of getting the sawmill. And because it's the little sawmill and it runs at 1/10 the speed of the big sawmill, we'll be waiting until, you know, next Christmas for a decent amount of return, whereas the wood chips allows us to be productive and still make money off being productive. Yeah, I'm not saying it's necessarily the best financial, although I thought I saw something from Farmer Cop a while back, or I should say online, about that it is actually the best way to deal with wood, or certainly on its base sort of approach to it. But right, we need to set this now. Yes, let's see what is going to allow us. What size does it need to be with only one trip through it? Sweet. Right, so if I do, so there we are. So we know 30 is a good starting point. What's the change of word that came with? 36. Oh, look at that. Yes. 30 is an option. I couldn't remember if it was. 30 meters. Beautiful. I think we're going to need some lights. Right. Let's go. Can we do this field before it runs out? Oh, where's it? I did. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah, go back and work in an office, mate. Oh, this is gonna suck. Don't drive into the stream. Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe I just did that. What an absolute fool. Now then, if I just go here, and again, if we reduce the width to maybe 18? Let's see. That's plenty, isn't it? I think we could probably reduce that. Oh, you son of a gun! Wow. That's annoying. Come on then. Let's go. Light. Oh gosh, I'm all over the road. There were a couple of you, I think, as well, that pointed out that I don't curse, and it's, you know, it's good for children. Of course, yeah. I mean, this channel, I want it to be family friendly. I want, you know, it's nice. My eldest, who's 3, that obviously can't play or anything, but absolutely loves being a part of this game, and all the animals and stuff, and especially the horse riding. Thinks it's hilarious, like wets themselves laughing at the idea of the horses running around and stuff, and you've got to jump on them and take them out to train them. Loves it, absolutely loves it. So yeah, of course, you know, the whole point of this is that, you know, with the name Midlife Simster, and I talk openly about like family and stuff, I would half expect, you know, a lot of you guys to have kids, and therefore a lot of you to be in the same position as me, that maybe your kids are a little bit older and that you're trying to get them into things that you like as well. So yeah, I do try and keep it clean, and I really do try, because I do have a terrible potty mouth when I'm not on the microphone. So I will keep trying my best to keep it super PG. Right, what do we need? We need lime. And we need a lot of it. We do need a lot of it, but 3,000. Do you know what? Let's just get 4, be done with it, chuck it back outside the house, and it's not the end of the world. It's not a huge amount of money. That then allow us to get the job done. Just chuck them on. Come on, we haven't got time. Make it look all nice. Don't really care. It's just, they've just got to go on right now. We ain't got time. We're gonna have to twist these last 2 to fit them on. Up. Good job. These things. Well, good job. I'm mega hench, isn't it? And can lift this 100k quite easily up above my head. Why is it not going across? Is it because the other 2 are? There we go. Cool. And you, let's just make my life a little bit easier. Just come at it from this angle. And as well, if you bend down, it does make it easier to pick things up in this game, I find, because then you can get the height better. Ah, look at that. I've nudged it now myself, haven't I? Get in. Get in, get in, get in. We haven't got time for this. Right. Hup. Hup. Oh, no. What is going on? Ah, dear, dear, dear. Ah, it's just too funny in there. Can't help myself. Absolute idiot. Ah, see? Try and rush a job and what happens? Here we are. We're talking about kids watching and stuff. Kids, let it be a lesson to you. I had a boss once, right? And he used to say to me all the time, do it nice or do it twice. And look at us. Here we are for the second time trying to load the truck up. So, I keep catching that. So, do it nice, guys, or do it twice. Right. I'm literally just going to throw you in here in a minute because I'm going to lose my temper. That is not secure, but... Oh, quick. Come on. Get out of here before anyone sees us. We've already probably broken a bunch of state laws and stuff with that previous driving around. I mean, that is not a secure load, is it? I mean, look at that. Mids, mate. Come on. That's terrible. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Shocking stuff. Aye, aye, aye. I think it's quite nice to break character when we're on these drives and talk about things outside of the game and the comments. So that's maybe going forward. That's what I might try and do. Is this is, you know, you've seen this drive back and forth now plenty. You don't need to see me driving back and forth, but it allows me the opportunity to talk about stuff out of character. So a couple of you asking about, would I like consider having like a webcam and doing like most I would argue probably gamers do these days, where they've got their face in the corner of the screen. Almost certainly won't happen. That's just not what I'm comfortable with, and if I'm not comfortable with it, then the channel, it doesn't suit the mold of the channel. And I appreciate maybe I'm losing out then on people wanting to watch the channel because they, for whatever reason, want to see my big fat head. But it's just not me. That's not what I'm about, really. But as I said at the time, I appreciate the kind of question and you getting in touch. So just sorry that I can't offer to do that. Plus, I don't actually have a webcam, so or am I even remotely set up in terms of? Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Setup, yeah, setup in terms of like I'm in the screen or like a suitable background and all that. You see these like people streaming and they're like their rooms are amazing, aren't they? Got like lush lighting and all that rubbish. I haven't got any of that, so not really an option right now. Setup, before I come back into character, I'll talk about that very quickly. My original setup for doing all this, right, was PlayStation. It runs through the Elgato, or Elgato, however we pronounce that. So it's like the capture card. So that then is running into the back of the Mac, or the Mini Mac, or the Mac Mini, whatever they're called. And then it'll feed then through HDMI over to my television. So it's quite an awkward setup, really, because the desk sort of faces one way, the TV's on the sort of other wall or next to it, like 90-degree angle away from it. So not ideal. And then last night, I don't know what made me think about it, but I've got like a really old rubbish monitor that you wouldn't want to use for gaming or anything, but it's a monitor and it works. So I hooked up instead my PS5 to my decent monitor, which is technically, although be it cheap, a gaming monitor, and it's actually quite impressive. I'm really chuffed with it. And then my Mini Mac runs to my old rubbish monitor. Now, Christmas money, a bit of birthday money saved up, all that sort of rubbish. I'll look at me talking about that. I'm literally, I'm a middle-aged guy, and I'm going on about Christmas money. Grow up, mate. But I bought myself a new monitor which arrives tomorrow, so that'll be then the dedicated gaming monitor. The now monitor will then go to the Mac, and my old Mac, the old monitor, can just basically be used for work purposes as and when I work from home, which is really, really rare anyway. But yes, that's my setup. I love it. I'm much more comfortable facing the desk, looking straight at both screens. Nice. It's a real nice setup. Liking this, enjoying this. So. Right, back into character. Come on, mids. Let's go. Reverse back out of here. Does it need to be... I keep doing that. Whoops. Does it need to be 18? I wonder if we can get away with 15. Let's try it. Yeah. It's easy. Although that little chunk there might be a problem. We might need to knock it off just a second, actually. Drop that back to 18. Hopefully should... Oh, you evil, evil thing. Cool. And then background just to get that one random little piece. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Right. So, if we now... If I unload this... Whoa, 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 whoa. Unload that there. And then we can... I don't know why I drove in by there. That was a bit of a poor choice, really, wasn't it? Chuck this, and we'll come back for it in a short while. There we go. Let's just get these. Come on. Here we go. Look out. Get up there. You beast. Right. And then... Right. Here we go. Ready? We're going to He-Man this up here now. Hey, yep. It'll do. It's our farm. It's our rules. It'll absolutely do. Come on. Quick. Let's get on with it. We've already driven over the field once, so I'm going to do it again. I know, I'm sure there's a farmer somewhere watching this going, what are you doing, you oaf? But, working in an office all your life, this is the issue you're going to face. Right, so then, let's have a look. I don't think we need that many headlands. We're going to be doing this ourselves. So, check we're on grass. Yes, that's good. Line up with that this time. Turn on the seeder, lower the seeder, off we go. Try and do the up and downs first. Sneaking into that sort of inside headland. And then I'll do the two headlands. And believe it or not, 3:30, still daylight. We have got ourselves a grass field. B-E-A, beautiful. I'll see you in a moment. Not bad. Not bad for the eagle-eyed amongst you then. Not sure if you saw the delivery van go past. I couldn't tell if it was him or not. I don't know. I do hope he isn't stalking us. I just don't feel like we've heard the end of TJ, but we'll see. One thing I should have mentioned at the start of this episode, and I completely forgot, was off camera. When I went to get the fuel the other day, I remembered there's like a little thrift shop and everything down there in the general store. I've been wearing clothes the family gave me when I first arrived out here. They weren't mine, they were hand-me-downs. Really love the style of jacket, so went and got basically another one, but got one much more in keeping with the channel. Orange for the win for the midlife simster. Love a bit of orange. So yeah, much more in keeping with us. So happy with that. Nice to find this wicked jacket. Not going to miss me in the dark either. New pair of boots. Kept the same jeans. Jeans are jeans, aren't they? But new hat. Yeah, nice. So yeah, the thumbnails will have a little bit of a different look to them. Interestingly enough, break the character thing very quickly. Thumbnails, I'm doing that thing now where you can put two thumbnails up. So one of them is an AI generated one. and is a like AI generated drawing. The other one is a still image that I'll try and create off camera some way, shape or form. So yeah, intrigued to see what you guys kind of think about that. It's interesting watching that kind of which one wins, like which one gets more clicks and stuff. So yeah, happy days. Look at that. Look at that. A field of grass. 95% yield bonus. 100% fertilized. Ah, happy days, guys. Look at it. We got 2 grass fields. Yes. Sweet. And it's still light. It's still time for me to do a little bit of work with my skid steer. Try and find those some stumps over there and back on the farm, or the farmstead, or the homestead, as whichever we were going to call it. But look, I think we're going to call it a day there. It's nice and productive. So look, if you are still here and haven't already done so, please give this video a like and a subscribe. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we'll speak again soon. Take care.